focus on a single individual was precisely what they needed in order to tell the climax of the biblical story in the way that they believed that it had happened. So, if you like, these are biographies positioned as sequels to the biblical history of the Old Testament. And here I think we can come closer than we have on other grounds to what really distinguishes the Gospels from other types of biography. We could, I think, rethink that tendency of scholars to align the Gospels with philosophical biographies. Jesus does, of course, teach, but he's so much more than that. But actually, of course, as the Messiah, Jesus is a king, and all the Gospels stress that Jesus is a king. He is the king who is to reign in God's universal kingdom. Isn't that more like political biography, biographies of rulers, and so forth? Maybe we could see the Gospels as a kind of anti-political biography. I don't mean non-political, as though they had nothing to do with the political sphere. Very, very difficult, if not impossible, to separate religion and politics in the ancient world. But what I mean by an anti-political biography is that Jesus and the rule of God are presented as an alternative to the political system in which the subjects of the ancient, which were the subjects of the ancient political biographies, the strong men, the military men, the men who wielded power. Jesus is not a king in that sense. He's a different sort of king. So one might say that it's an anti-political biography, if that's what political means in the context. Now, just finally, let me illustrate how the Gospels present this perspective by looking at the way just two of the Gospels now begin. The ways the Gospels begin are very interesting and of course, very important for readers. You begin to form quite strong ideas of what sort of thing you're reading by the opening sections of a book. Now, since both Matthew and Luke recount